Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
And this is the Galaxy Gear Watch. Now, right now, you have to use this with the Note 3. Samsung has said that as we update other of our phones, like the Galaxy S4, to Android 4.3, they'll also work with it. This is a smartwatch. We've seen a lot of these smartwatches before. It has some nice features. I'll give you a couple. First of all, it's very easy to pair to the phone. It comes with this cradle. This is how you charge the Galaxy Gear Watch, and you get about a day on the charge. Charges very quickly in just an hour or so. See, it sits right in the cradle. Cradle snaps shut, and the cradle has a USB port on it to plug it into the wall. But the cradle also has another thing. It has an NFC chip in it. So when you want to pair your Note 3 to your Galaxy Gear Watch, you just tap it on here. The Note 3 now will download an application for the Galaxy Gear Watch, and you can use that application to configure the watch. Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is, the Gear Manager, it's called, to configure the watch, add apps, update the watch, and so forth. You see I connected to my Galaxy Gear here, and I can do these on the watch or on the phone. I can change the clock face on the watch, kind of like the Pebble watch. I can add additional apps. It comes with S-Voice, so I can literally talk to the watch. Here, I'll show you. Let's just set an alarm. What do you say? I'll tap the watch button twice. There's a button right here. Set alarm for 5 p.m. Now, it's going to use the phone, so it has to be Bluetooth paired to the phone to set that alarm. I'm going to download, by the way. It says download high-quality voice. Yes, please. That's something that I did not do yet. So now an alarm is set. It will go off on both the phone and the watch. And that's really important. The watch is really an interface to the phone. It's not a standalone device. Oh, it still thinks I'm...
This is your alarm for 5 p.m. Do you want to save this alarm?
I mean, you want to hear it? Yes, save that alarm. The speaker's in here, right here like this. And it's not very good quality.
Okay, I saved your alarm for 5 p.m.
There you go. Nice looking OLED screen, by the way. I think you can see that. It's very crisp, easy to read. It's a touch screen, which means I can swipe back and forth. I can use it for, check through memos and so forth. This button brings me back home, just like on the phone. You can see other things I've installed. I can look through my contacts, look through my phone logs. That means missed calls, calls I've placed, so forth. I can see other apps. This is, by the way, Android. I think it's 4.1, which means you can install Android apps on here. Any Android app on here, although a lot of them will kind of not work very well because the screen is such a strange aspect ratio. It also has traditional settings, a pedometer, which ties again to the phone. So I guess I can see how many steps I've taken. Not very many, probably. And you can send it to S Health, which is the app that Samsung now ships with the Galaxy S4 and the Galaxy Note. My goals, so forth. Let's go back. Show some more things. This is the media controller. That means I can play, start music playing from the phone. And a gallery. Yes, that's another thing that's kind of interesting about this. It has a camera on it. Not a very good camera. Not as good as the Galaxy Note or S4 camera, but good enough. I could take surprise selfies. Well, I snuck up on Shannon and took a picture of her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Now, they're not by default sent.
Why do I always have that kind of face on my... Oh, my
They're
God.
not by default sent to the phone, but I can send it to the phone if I want to. With this little menu here. I think it's pretty cool. So I can delete it, transfer it. That'll send it over to the phone and via Bluetooth. So you can see, I mean, of all the smartwatches I've tried, this one is the easiest to configure. No trouble. Of course, you have to have a Note 3 to do that. It's it has a lot of nice capabilities. I chose a watch face that has the time. Oh, it's 4:20, and has a little bit of weather on there, which is kind of handy. Notifications come through. They can ring or vibrate or both. You can dictate to the watch. It has its built-in microphone and speaker. You can record voice memos on the watch. It has a pretty good gallery. Look, I've seen a lot of these watches. This is easily the best one out there. And at $299, it's pretty much in the same ballpark as the Pebble and the IM watch and the other watches that are out there. Beats a lot of them. So pros and cons. Well, great screen for sure. I like the camera. It's kind of handy. It's not a super convenient camera because it has to be on your wrist and, They tried on NFL on Sunday. They tried to show Howie Long taking a selfie, and he had to do this. So it wasn't the easiest. I guess you can turn it around, but then the button's on the wrong side. The home button's on the wrong side. So you're gonna have to reach around either to take selfies or to press the home button. By the way, the screen does rotate, so that's nice. It's handy. It'll go in either orientation. It's not a great camera, but that's a pro. Cons on this: it's a little pricey, $300. You probably really don't need it. That's the biggest con. It's cool, but come on, do you really need a watch when you can just pull the phone out of your pocket? I know wearables are the next best thing, and I'm a believer in the category, but I have yet to see anything that makes me go, wow, you gotta get this. Nevertheless, if you want to be the first to have a smartwatch until Apple comes out with something better, I think this is the best of the breed. So I'm going to give this a try because I don't think most of you need a smartwatch, but if you say, no, I really want one, it's not bad looking. Oh, here's another negative. You can't replace the band. On some watches like the Pebble, you can use your own band. This band is integral because, of course, it has the camera, so it's integral to the watch. So you're stuck with the plastic band. But I don't think that looks bad. Shannon, you think that looks bad on me? It's all right. It's a styling watch.
It might look a little big on my wrist.
It's not for girls.
No.
I don't think so. But hey, I don't think it's it looks better than a lot of these, frankly. More capable than most. I'm going to give it a try. I think it's pretty darn good. I'm a definite buy for the Galaxy Note 3. Samsung, they're making a variety of different products for a variety of different people. And if you're one of the people that wants a watch or a giant phone, maybe these are for you.